Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a fun celebratory hop today. So you're getting a layout a little bit later in the day from me, or a video a little bit later in the day from me. This one is going to be a share. I did this over the weekend while I was relaxing, watching a little bit of tennis. As you know, I do a mixture of processes with you, and sometimes I do just a share. And we are here today to celebrate the lovely Shannon Blinn, who is Scrapping with Shannon here on YouTube. And she is One Scrappy Mom 71 over on Instagram, and I will put both of those down below. You'll also find either links to everyone who is playing along or a playlist where everyone has added their videos. At the time of pre-recording this, I'm not quite sure which of those options Shannon has selected, but Shannon has reached 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. So that is so awesome. Congratulations, Shannon. Shannon does, I love her style. She does a lot of double pages. She does single pages, double pages. And lately she has been doing some hybrid and digital scrapbooking as well. So a very, very well-rounded, full of inspiration channel. So if by any chance you are not already following Shannon, please make sure you pop on over, give her some love, and subscribe to her channel. Now, we are scrap lifting, and as we often do, unless we have been issued a challenge, we scrap lift the lovely person that we are celebrating. So you can see Shannon's lovely layout up here in the corner, and this is a layout that she did for our Stamp It Like It's Hot, one of our Stamp It Like It's Hot hops, and it was one where we were stamping and creating, fussy cutting and creating our own embellishments. I did not scrap lift that portion of it, but I did sort of scrapbook that layout. So I'm using my collection obsession here, and I had this paper kit that I had put aside with you, and you can see here that basically I will have a layout here, but I definitely have enough here. So one page kit is going to get me basically 2 layouts. I've decided I really, really love this paper. I should have gotten more, definitely more of this. I think I only have the one, so I'm happy that I have a very large piece here that I can use on another layout. So here is my take on Shannon's gorgeous layout, and we have a fun Jack layout, which we haven't done in a while, and it is Jack recharging, hence the title. So I've stayed fairly close in some ways to Shannon's layout. I have my mixed media on the background, and this is fun. This I went in and I used Tim Holtz. I used some Distress ink in dried marigold, added some water, and used that for my packaging technique because the color matched the pattern paper here absolutely perfectly. So I don't often think to do that. I use my mists mainly to do the packaging technique, and I see many people using Distress inks or Distress oxides or other inks, and I hadn't thought of that, or I hadn't really used that very often. So I'm glad that I got this on this layout. So Distress ink, not the oxide, because the oxide I have, I think is it Carved Pumpkin. It was too orange, but the dried marigold was absolutely, in the regular Distress ink, was absolutely perfect for this use. 2 photos overlapping and askew, which is something I love to do, which is one of the reasons I chose this layout. I did a very, very narrow frame in black cardstock, and then used the same pattern paper here because, of course, I had gutted my pattern paper. Oops, yeah. Oh, my goodness me, thicker letters. So I'm going to definitely have to go back, my friends, and add glue to this. Always the same. So I used the bits that I have going with this kit. So the puffy stickers, did I use any of these? I, in the end, did not. The letters, so the thickers here, daily reminder, I use that for my title. And remember I mentioned to you that I might find these a little bit hard to use since they're very different, and that's not something I gravitate towards. But for Chopin, Jack, Scotty, or Sophie layouts, I quite like it because I think it goes with the fun and the cute mood of our fur kitties and fur friend layouts. So recharge, I did use the alpha. I used quite a bit. I used a few of these lovely puffy, they're not puffy, they're foam stickers, I guess. They're cardstock on top of white foam. And I used, which I forgot to bring here, but the chipboard box. So I did use quite a few elements from that and a few of these lovely little tiny puffy stickers as finishing touches. So I got my packaging technique down. I got my photos askew. And then the first thing I wanted to do, this is the first item that I popped up there. So you do you. I decided that. And I decided my title. Just before deciding my title, I did this little cluster so that it would sort of give me an idea of where to start my title and that hopefully I could get it pretty centered on the layout. These are two of the chipboard hearts, black and white from that box, and this foam sticker. So I did myself a little bit of a cluster here. This is of course mounted on foam. This is flat to the page. So this gave me a nice little area where I could tuck the R in. So that was the next thing I did, is I got my recharge down. So that gave me that little area. Then I looked at filling in a little bit of the holes here. So I've got the lovely wood button from Chadney and one of these little finishing touch puffy stickers. And then I thought I wanted something there, but I wasn't quite sure. And then I saw on the foam stickers, I saw mindset. So I thought, because here you can see him sort of looking at us going, look, I'm resting, not now. And here's, so recharge mindset sort of added to the title that I got there. And then I felt I wanted to extend the embellishing a little bit out here the way Shannon had done on her layout. Now on both sides, she goes all the way to the end of the paper. I ringed it in a little bit, but I think you can still definitely see the influence of Shannon's layout. So I put another heart here, one of the chipboard arrows, and right now, sort of, this is like 3 generations stamping. I love that effect that I got from the foam stickers. Another wood button here with a camera, and another little finishing touch just to give a nice little area here, well balanced. And then, oh yeah, I added this, another of the foam stickers, and a few finishing touches just to give a little bit of, just to fill out this little cluster. In a way, I think just this You Do You would have been sufficient. If you look at Shannon's layout, she put a journaling label in here, so it would have been sufficient, but I just sort of augmented it a little bit since I did so down here. I wanted it to be a little bit more balanced. So there you go. Thank you for the lovely inspiration, Shannon. Once again, congratulations on 1,000 subbies. That is a really, really, really fun milestone. And again, my friends, make sure you follow Shannon both here and over on Instagram. And make sure you check out everybody else who is playing along to celebrate today. And I will see you back here very, very soon. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.